For us, it's our pleasure to serve as a land-grant institution, and that comes with a role and a responsibility. And part of our role is to extend the research from the university out into the community. And then a double feature of that role is to really create an opportunity to work with communities. And we do that work through cooperative extension, but we also do that work through 4-H youth development. I find that 4-H youth development is a premier youth development program across the United States. And it's a part of our mission to be able to tell that story all around New York State.
Why is that so important to you and the state to tell that 4-H story?
It's important to us because I feel like 4-H in a lot of ways is the best kept secret. We talk a lot about civic engagement and healthy living. We also really lean on our roots in terms of agriculture and looking at sustainable food systems. And we also have an opportunity to allow people to learn about 4-H youth development through our STEM programming. And so a lot of times people don't necessarily know. They know a lot about the tradition behind 4-H, and they don't know about some of the newer traditions that are still extending out through 4-H youth development programming. The first way is we work with a group called SWAG, and there's our statewide action group, and so it's a group made up of alumni and also educators from around the state who have self-selected as a part of this group, and they help our office, our state office, to make a number of decisions. And so starting with that group, we're going to work county by county and help them to roll out what we consider to be banner efforts. And so they'll receive banners, they'll have tablecloths, as well as some additional items, and they'll be able to have their own 4-H Grows True Leaders campaign, as well as looking at Raise Your Hand. So they'll be selecting and identifying alumni from their county and also young people, so that the efforts are really locally driven. So that's one way in which we're doing that. Another way is that we have a number of ambassadors for our 4-H program that are really good with marketing and communications. And so we've tapped those folks to come in and to work with us and to help other counties in order to get up to a really great level. So at any event, we will all have sort of a similar standard in terms of how we market to one another. And then on a statewide level, we'll have an opportunity to put all of those efforts together and to attract alumni at the state fair. And so we'll have a really great way of attracting members and 4-H alumni to come to the 4-H Youth Building, and not only to see our chicks hatching and to do interactive projects, but also to raise their hand for the Raise Your Hand alumni campaign.
What are you most excited about as it pertains to the new campaign and really the future?
I'm excited that it includes a number of young people and that there are diverse images, and that no matter what's rolled out, that people can see themselves in those products. And that's really important to me. I started my career with cooperative extension in New York City, and it was really exciting to me to see the diversity of the students that we serve in every single borough in New York City. And as I transitioned to Cornell, I think that some of those things were captured in our programming, but as we move forward through our mission, vision, and values, it's really important for us to honor the diversity and the population that is here in New York State and that we serve them well.